Let's start talking about some SVG shapes now. We'll start with circles. What I've done is I got the template, I forked it, and then I renamed the notebook Circles. So everything is all set up for me, ready to go. So I've got the SVG tags here, and then inside the SVG tags I can try to make a circle. And the tag for a circle is just circle, but it's only one tag. It's like a combination opening and closing tag. And that's because it doesn't have any content. So this will be, we'll see this a lot, this will be common. So this is how you just use one tag. And then we can start to give the circle some, so if I run the code, I don't see anything here because it has to have at least a radius for us to see it. So we can give it a radius attribute, which is R. Why don't we go with 50 pixels? And then it's important to keep a space here between your attributes and that last /. Okay? So if I pop that open, you can see the circle is peeking out there. So why is it up there? Well, that's because the coordinates for the SVG container are a little different from what you're used to. So you can think of this as the x-axis, and that works the same way, right? We start here with a 0, and then we would go all the way out to, well, in this case it would be 600, because my SVG container is 600 pixels. So x goes from 0 to 600, but y starts here, right? We're used to having x here and y here, but y are actually, the origin is actually up here in the left hand corner, and then the y coordinate goes down like this from 0 to 300. And so by default the circle is centered at the origin there. So now we can give it the center that we want. So we give it an x and a y coordinate. They're called cx and cy. And so why don't I put it right in the middle of the container? So if I go over 300 in the x direction, that will move the circle over to the middle there. And then cy is how you refer to the y coordinate of the circle. We can go 150, and that would put the circle right in the middle. Okay? A couple other useful attributes would be changing the color, so you can use fill for that, and I believe you have to use quotes here. So we'll go with cornflower blue, one of my favorite colors, and then also stroke. Put like an outline around the circle, and I think that's good. All right, that's how you draw a circle in SVG. So I just want to do a couple videos and show you how to draw a circle, a rectangle, lines, text, and a path. Okay, so we'll tackle a rectangle next.